Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're with Amira from AMIRA'S.com, and this is your monthly reading for May. I hope you're having a great year so far. You might want to go back and check out my 2019 series of videos because I did a month by month forecast in each of those videos. I'll link it in the section after the video is completed. And I'd just like to thank you once again for being here, for liking, subscribing and sharing my videos as well. I truly appreciate it. It really helps the channel. I'm going to be using my Love Oracle deck, AMIRA'S Love Oracle cards, which are only available on my website. And I do always have specials running with my decks of cards, a 2-for-1 and also a single deck. You're most welcome to purchase. I do ship worldwide, so you can check those out. I'm also going to be using the Morgan Greer Tarot. I channel through the cards. I'm not a traditional card reader. I don't read the cards. I'm a medium, so I channel through the cards. I do my own unique style of reading, and that's how I can get these names and messages for you that are channeled through the cards. So sometimes when you see a lot of cards that I put out or whatever, you know, sometimes it's just that I can get a real feel through those cards and just go through them. So sometimes I just use the cards as a tool and something just to, you know, keep my hands busy. So I hope you're having a beautiful year so far. Wishing you all the best for May moving forward into the next part of this year. Happy spring for those of you who are in spring, and happy fall for those of you who are in fall. Check out my workshops. I've got advertised on my website as well. I'd love to meet you in person and do a workshop with you as well. And I'm also occasionally doing some cocktail party meet and greets too in different parts of the world that you might be located in. So please check those out too. If you do speak a foreign language and you'd like to join my channel, please reach out to me. I'd love to have you or anyone who'd like to join my channel, whether it's for a short time or a long time. Anyone who does not have their own YouTube channel is most welcome to audition for my channel. Anyway, let's get on with the readings, everybody. Take care. And I do advise you to look at your sun, moon, rising and Venus. Sometimes the messages can correlate, and a lot of people do cross readings as well. They'll read for, you know, look at the readings for other people, so they'll get a lot of those things out of it too. Lots of blessings. Ciao for now. Hi Cancer, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. Your energies for May. What do we need to know for Cancer? What's coming up and what do we need to know? What do we need to know about any sort of decisions, choices, opportunities and situations coming up, and what to do about them? Should you come, you know, ask a question. Ask the cards a question. Should I ... should I ? And see what the answer is. What would happen if ? Fill in the blank. Okay, so should you something. Let's focus on that. Life is all about decisions. It's about our small choices we make from one moment to the next, and often not making a choice is also making a choice as well. So sometimes, you know, taking that road is not really the road to take. A lot of people sit and wait and hope and nothing happens. Sometimes we have to be proactive and actually make a choice to shift something, to do something differently. So ask a question, should I? All right. Okay, that got it. All right. Okay. It's saying that you could feel at a loss initially if you do decide to do something that relates to your question. There can be also a female in the background around you. There could be a legal matter. There could be legal things that you have discussed or have been discussing, contracts, visas, leases, any sort of contract. You could have been discussing that or getting your information in order. I feel like you have now the information that you need, and you're being very clear-cut and clear-minded about how you're going to go about deciding a choice, deciding something that you might want to do. You do have the strength behind you, so there's a strength here to move in a powerful direction. There's also a feeling here of competition around you, or people being attracted to you, or kind of like a niggling sort of feeling of tension. There can be a bit of tension. It could be coming from the planets energetically. This reading can also play up into 3 months out of the reading, and we're not yet in May if you are watching this before May, so do bear that in mind when you might not relate to the reading right now. Just wait and see what's going to happen. So there's tensions around you. There could also be people arguing or fighting or vying for your attention. It could be children, it could be lovers, it could be people that you work with or work for. There could be some sort of tension around you. There could also be a feeling of, just a feeling of feeling unsettled in some way, a feeling of unsettledness, of wanting to take action, and feeling of loss, like you might have lost something and you feel like you want to go to the next step and you're not really sure where to go. So let's have a look and see. Things are up in the air still. Moving forward in the near future, things a little bit up in the air. So we're going to clarify all of these cards and just see. This is how I do it, so we get more messages through the cards channeled for you. There could be a King of Rods coming in around you who could be a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius male. He might be coming into your life, attracted to you, coming in around you. You are getting messages from spirit and downloads, and also things and cycles around the moon. These moons are really playing out for me here. So I feel like you're getting insights and inspiration and wisdom through meditation, through the moon, through nature, through cycles. So you're watching how cycles are performing for you. You're watching how things are going around in a merry-go-round is what I'm seeing. So there could be a situation with somebody that you're talking to or working with or involved with that seems to go in a cyclic type of behavior or energy. So it could be like, okay, we're going around the merry-go-round again. Are we going to get off it now, or are we going to keep on going? Or you might notice that if you are dating somebody, they do the same thing every week or every month. The same pattern seems to come up. That could also be for you as well. You might be the one that brings up the pattern. You might be the one that is not sure about something or someone, and something comes up for you every month around a situation. Looking at import-export goods and services over the seas, opportunities coming up also unexpectedly from further afield. So you might get somebody connected to you that wants to work with you or write. Depends what you're doing. You could be doing something online and they might say, would you like to submit X, Y, and Z and be involved in this? And you can say, yeah, I'd love to. Or, you know, they might invite you to be interviewed for something. They might invite you to submit an application for something. It could be a recruiter or anything. This is a general reading, so it could apply to many of you in different ways. But it could be very unexpected when you don't really see it coming. So I feel like it is a new opportunity opening up. It could be something work-related, I feel, more than anything else there. Okay, so what else do we have? You're going to have a revelation. There is a breakthrough coming, Cancer, that's going to remove any sort of illusions and disillusions and confusion about something, and you're going to get back on top of a situation. So you are going to have an amazing breakthrough. It is going to be a situation of an awareness awakening. Okay. You might be looking at moving in with somebody. Somebody might be offering you to move in with them or to look after their home, or you might be moving into a new home yourself. It could be that you get the finances to do so or the independence to do so. Some of you might also be going back to live with your parents, because we have two people here, Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Rods. Or you might be getting some sort of assistance from a female or a male to get a new home. I feel like this could be your energy too, Cancer, feeling more passionate with the Queen of Rods. If you are a female, or if you are a male, you could be more grounded and feeling of established and having more awareness around your finances and prosperity around you. There is definitely romance in the air, and there's a blossoming of a new feeling of home, of community, of stability. And this can go out for 3 months from May. Okay, what is the up in the air situation? What are the mysteries here that are looking significant? Okay, it's like two people are going in opposite directions. So it could be male and female, could be same-sex relationship, could be friends, could be any sort of situation. It could be somebody you're working with going in different directions. So it's like if things are not gelling with somebody specific, it can be that new ideas are formed and you kind of end up just going off in your own direction. Parting ways is what I'm getting with that. Let's have a look at the Queen of Swords, see what she's up to. Okay, so this can be with finishing off something big, something major. It can be also something international. As I said before, it could be a visa, it could be some sort of immigration situation. With the legal, Queen of Swords I often see as something legal, and the World here. So it could be something international, some sort of a contract, or a contract that you are finishing or have finished already that is looking like familiar ground that you've been over and you have benefited from it in a lot of ways, but it's not something that you want to be going back to, okay? So it could be like, okay, you finished a contract and you don't want to stay there, you want to move forward because there's too much competition or there's too many things that are up in the air. The other scenario could be that you get granted a particular residency or visa and you decide to move on from where you have been in the past to where you're going, because these two people are looking backwards. I always find that very significant. So it could be that you're leaving a situation behind mentally or physically. Okay. So we do have balance of justice here and the strength. So, you've got the strength to move forward and to be happy with somebody. There's definitely, rainbows and blessings here with this situation of moving on, okay? So it could be that you're going into a new chapter with your partner. You could be getting married or moving in with this person. I did get a moving in here potentially, so I feel like some of you are going to be moving in with a partner or getting something more legalized, so it could even be a marriage, okay? So some of you are going to be having a proposal in the next 3 months or an engagement. You could be married, before your birthday in July, or you might be having a July wedding. You could be having a summer wedding if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, or getting engaged by July. So let's have a look at the Love Oracle for you, Cancer. What else do we need to know for Cancer moving forward? Cancer, 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 Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. What other messages do we need to know for Cancer? I just picked up the message 6 days, 6 weeks or 6 months. There's a 6 coming in around you. That could be very significant to do with marriage, because 6 is a number that is ruled by Venus and marriage and harmony, and also being in a good place, romantically as well as aesthetically. So you might want, you might be renovating and it could be finished in 6 days, 6 weeks or 6 months. And that was just the courting man and the engagement ring card that just popped out. So the true gem. So let's have a look, Cancer. What else do we need to know? Okay. New love, new project, new situation, taking back your power and control. You can only control, what you can control. You can't control how, when and where you're going to meet somebody. It could be absolutely anywhere in any situation. So the only thing you can control, Cancer, is certain things. New love can also be baby, new pet, new project as well. So don't feel powerless over a potential new love. You know, don't feel powerless over that. You can only do what you can do. Everything else needs to fall into place, and, you know, timing and everything else energetically just needs to happen. And so sometimes we need to let go of control. We just need to go with the flow around certain things like that for them to actually appear into our lives. You do feel like you've got either two different people around you, you've been in a crowded relationship, you're indecisive if you've been dating a few different people, which one is the best one for you. You could be indecisive about a direction to go in. You might not even be sure if you want children. This could be the decision. This could be the new love as well that you're not sure about. You could be doing IVF. That could be the control around the new love. Children in short term, you might feel like the clock is ticking and that you need to get pregnant soon for it to happen. You might even want to freeze your eggs if you need to do that. You know, up to the age of 35 is a good time to do that. After 35, the eggs decrease 50% and you might not have the best eggs left. So just letting you know. So some of you might be harvesting your eggs for future purposes because you feel that the clock is ticking, you want to get things done. There's a sense of maturity around you, a mature woman coming in around you if you're looking for a female. She could be assisting you. She might also be somebody involved with the cultural arts, society, high society, organising events, and she might be inviting you to something that is worth going to. Feeling like you are the beauty queen, you are on stage in your life in some capacity. So being seen and adored in some way, being put on a pedestal in a relationship, being admired and adored. This can also rule dancers, actors, writers, promoters, speakers, teachers, trainers, anybody who is somehow in their life on stage in some capacity. So being seen by an audience. You could be a YouTuber as well. So this is feeling like you're dynamic, you've got great energy, you are being seen now for a good reason. There's also money coming in through that. So there's money coming in through your talents. And it's coming in, I feel, also from the past, from what you've done in the past to bring it in. It could be past lives, past work in this life. You could be receiving royalties. You could be receiving some sort of payback as well. Or finally, what you've done in this life, you've also done in a past life. So you've manifested this to happen. You could also be meeting somebody who is the new love, where you just feel a deja vu, like you've known them before, you've seen them before. There's a look in the eye through eye contact, and you just feel like, yes, they are the right person. That there's a sense of knowing them. So that's always a nice feeling, and that can also be a soulmate feeling. So it can be a feeling of, yes, I know who this person is. I've seen them before. You might want to do my past life audio download on my website, Past Life Regression. You can do it as many times as you like once you download it, and you can then have a view of all the different past lives you've had with different people, and it can actually really shift your energy and unleash yourself from something as well. So all the very best, Cancer. Lots of love and angel blessings moving forward. All the links are here below for your information that you might need to connect with me, and take care until next time. Ciao for now.